Your teenage years are the most important years of your life, so which path will you take? The path that leads to you having fun and partying and enjoying all these little pleasures, which will take happiness away from your future self and ultimately lead to a dull future. Or will you take the other path, the one that has you constantly working hard and studying and pushing past your goals to reach a better future? Now, of course you can still enjoy yourself and you can party sometimes, but you always have to be progressing. Hello, my name is Peyton Ross, and I have been on self-improvement for about 1.5 years, and I'm here to teach you the lessons that I've learned from my self-improvement journey to help you become a better person. Now, hopefully this advice will lead to you becoming a hardworking teen, which will lead to you having a bright future. Number 1 is to love being uncomfortable. Now, this is one of the most important things that I almost see zero teenagers doing. Being uncomfortable is the only way a person can grow, so it's just as well to embrace it. Now, personally, the benefits that I've seen from doing uncomfortable things consistently is building discipline and a great hard-working character that others will notice. Step number 2 is to see failures as lessons. This is something that I feel like has helped me so much in my life, because you have to realize that you're going to fail, so it's best to develop a mindset that says, these failures are supposed to happen, and they're here to teach me a lesson that I can use to overcome it in the future. Your brain is like a muscle, because you have to fail for it to grow back stronger. Now, this mindset is how you don't get discouraged by your failures, and how you can get out of that rut if you're not improving. Step number 3 is to seek knowledge. You probably got this mindset that learning is lame and it's boring because of the way school has taught you. But learning is one of the best things you can do to improve yourself, because you learn about these things and you can apply them to your own life. But the things you learn in school, you're just going to forget about the next week. I've found that the best way to learn is to leave the ego at the door and give yourself a student mindset and try and learn from people way more experienced than you in this field, because this is the way that you learn from the mistakes that they made. I've found that the easiest way to find quality information is through books and the internet. Step number 4 is to live like an athlete. Now, I've found personally that this here is the most life-changing habit for me, absolutely. After a while, you just come to realize that you find working out, playing sports, and eating clean make you feel way more happy than playing video games and scrolling on your phone. Logging off the video games and improving myself in the real world has made me feel way more confident and more masculine, and of course, has led to a pretty great physique. Step number 5 is to practice mindfulness. Now, what mindfulness is realizing that all these worries and these thoughts are simply just that. They're thoughts, and it's up to you if you want to act on them or not. This allows you to control your emotions and stay cool in heated moments. I believe this skill is extremely important for all teenagers, because there's going to be so many times in these years that you're going to have these moments where you have to choose between the right and the wrong thing. And mindfulness is like a tool in your toolbox that you can use to help you decide the right option. The best way for you to build your mindfulness skill is to get into meditation. Now, if you want to do this, which you absolutely should, I'll leave a link in the description to a free meditation app that I use. Step number 6 is to respect yourself. Now, you have to set yourself to a high standard as a teen. Almost everyone else you know is indulging in these pleasures that's going to make themselves worse off in the future. But you know that these are wrong, and you have to respect yourself enough to say that you're too good for these time wasters. Because if you're here watching these self-improvement videos, taking cold showers, everything, you're too good for these little things, so stop. Now, I've found that respecting yourself as a teen makes you have a high self-worth, because you know that you're doing the right thing with your teenage years. Step number 7 is to respect others. Now, the best way to build long-lasting relationships is through respect. Try not to cut people off when they're talking, and instead, listen to what they have to say. Respect promises, and make sure you keep secrets, a secret. Respecting your friends and family will build the best relationships, and respecting people will always come back to benefit you. I've also found that just being nice and a good friend will make you feel so much happier. Step number 8 is to take cold showers. Now, this is one I've only recently started doing, but I've already seen a lot of benefits. It's common knowledge that taking cold showers every morning is good for you. But I've found personally that doing something hard in the morning like this makes you feel a sense of accomplishment, which leads to you feeling better and ultimately gives you a more productive morning. So whether you're studying or exercising or anything like that, having cold showers will make you get more done in less time. Research shows that taking cold showers for a long time will increase your dopamine, which is the chemical that makes you happy. They're also shown to increase your resistance to cold temperatures. Step number 9 is to not center your life on the wrong thing. Now, this is something that almost nobody, not even just teenagers, realizes, because everyone has what's called a center in life, and they're all focusing on the wrong one. So many teenagers center their life on having stuff. This means that they get their happiness from owning the new shoe or the new shirt. Now, it sounds silly saying it here, but so many teens worry about having a new trend to the point where it takes over their life and becomes their center. Stop. Stupid. As a young man, your center needs to be on fulfilling your purpose. Now, this is a very complicated topic, and I definitely wouldn't do it justice making a video in the garage. So, I'll leave this to an amazing video from a successful YouTuber you can watch to help you find your purpose. Step number 10 is to self-reflect. Now, since life is going so fast, sometimes it's best to just slow down and check up on yourself to see if your life is going the way that you want it to be. If you're having fun with this group of friends, but all you do is party all the time, you may not realize that you're actually going down the path that you didn't want to be on. At least once a month, make sure you write down on paper to see if you're going down the path to reach your goals. And if you're not, make sure to find a way to turn that around. Because you need to do maintenance on your car every once in a while. So it's the exact same way with yourself. Those were the 10 steps that I've learned from my self-improvement journey. So if any of you guys learned anything important from this video, I hope you did, make sure you comment down below of which part it was and how it helped you, because I love reading comments. So, see you guys next time. Bye.